I recently posted a video about how to start a stationery business with absolutely no inventory using Doxzoo Share and Sell, and I got a few good questions, so I figured I would just answer them by video so that everyone can see my responses. The original video is linked down below. Make sure you go check it out, but let's get into the questions. So let's touch on the website first. That is literally the best part of Share and Sell. You do not need a website. All you're going to do is set up a free Doxzoo account. It's completely free for you to set the account up. You're going to set up your seller profile, and when you share a product that you created, they're going to give you a landing page with a URL that you can share to get those sales. You do not need a website. You do not need to know how to code. You don't need to hardly do anything. All you need to do is create the product in the system, add a description, add a photo, pop your logo up there. If you don't have a logo, you can type your name in. It is literally that simple. I'm not sure if you were able to complete the whole video, but I did a walkthrough actually showing how quickly I was able to throw a product up on Share and Sell. Now, the other part, what if you have no customers? This I can go on for days and days and days and answer in a million ways, but this is where you have to start unlocking your resources. So I don't know exactly what your product is. If I have more information, I could give better recommendations. But if I had an idea and I created the product and I set it up on Doxzoo Share and Sell, and my next task was to find customers, I would start creating content on Pinterest. Just because we're in the stationery industry, most people that are into stationery are into staying organized and just, paper and pen and nostalgia. And I feel like that type of person is on Pinterest, right? So I would start creating some Pinterest content that linked back to my Share and Sell website. So actually showing how the product works, what it looks like on the inside, how people can incorporate it into their life. This is where it's helpful to buy at least one copy of your product so that you can start doing a little photography. And you don't need a photographer. You can literally shoot things on your phone, show you using the product, make short videos, write short blog posts, and link them back to your product. You need to take advantage of the fact that there's millions and billions of people in the world, and they're not going to come to you. You have to go to where they are. And a lot of those people that like stationery and like organization are on Pinterest. Now, that's just one idea. That's just one place to start. You can also go look at, what's going on in your community. If you want to go out in person, go to marketplaces. People that love to participate in craft marketplaces, farmers markets, shop for flowers on a Saturday morning. They love planners and journals too. So you can look into that. If that's not a resource that's going to work for you for funding purposes, you need to go to your local library and see what resources they have for small businesses. A lot of local libraries will connect you with like small business incubator programs and all types of things. There's just a ton of resources out in the world, and you really just have to go out and look for them. But that's what I would do. If I had an idea and no product, I would work on number one, turning that idea into the product, which you should go check out some of my other videos about how you can design stationery products with no design experience and print them on Doxzoo. And I would get the product together and I would use Share and Sell because I don't need to know how to create a website, and I would go from there.